Tripod, please. Hello, Evie. Hello, Moki. Hello, Chris. Hello, Panda. Hello, Two. Hello, and Ashley. Hello, Antigravs. Hold on. There we go. I got it. Hello. Oh, hello, Bot. It's been a hot second. New Stomach Book music video? I know, right? It's pretty good. Art stream. Yeah. Beginning of stream. Welcome to the beginning of stream. Tufan OSC, could you please use the regular default font? I would appreciate that. Of course, fucking 22 is here. 22! 22 is never gonna see their fucking lingo in Tomodachi Life. Welcome, 22! I think I've been getting a little burnt out on Tomodachi Life, I'm gonna be so for real. I was thinking earlier today, like, I don't really want to stream, but no, I thought about it more, and I was like, actually, I just don't want to stream Tomodachi Life. I've been getting to a point where I'm not really playing the game at all outside of streams. Do you wander on Dream Island late at night? Yeah, so we're doing an art stream today. There's a rat in my room. That was me. Sorry. That was the rat. Earlier I was working on communication cards. I'm sure some of you are familiar. I saw some communication cards on Pinterest that were like pin BFDI themed. And that was my first ever time seeing fandom based or like cute custom communication cards. I knew about communication cards, but I didn't think about making them cool and cute. So I started drawing some of those digitally, and I'm gonna post them so that people can like download them and print them and use them. Can I draw one? I can draw one. So I did all the sketches, and then I started doing the line art, and I immediately hated it. So then I sat and thought about that, and I was like, I'm just in a sketching mood. I just want to draw new things. I don't want to trace over the things I already drew. So I'll still get those done eventually. I'm just not in the mood. So one. What should we draw one doing? You know what? We can put that right there. Draw gay pillow. Okay, that's not a thing that one would be doing, but I can draw gay pillow. Hello, Gumpy, welcome! I'll draw gay pillow. Yeah, absolutely. Now, should she be the pride flag, the lesbian flag, or the gay flag? Because you did say gay pillow. I like women and men? Hell yeah, me too. I really like men, especially though. First two streams, yeah. Before I got Tomodachi Life, all my streams were art streams. Should be the lesbian flag. I think I know the lesbian flag by memory, and if I don't, I have it on my wall, but I don't have the gay flag on my wall. You might have to look up a reference for that one. I know it's like blue and green. You draw so nicely, thank you. I've had plenty of practice. Draw bot with and bow next. Probably not. I don't think I'm gonna do an anime insanity stuff. Draw so good, OMG, thank you. I mean, I don't think this counts as a sketch because I'm not planning to draw over it later. It's just a doodle. Pen sketching skills, yeah. Hello, Mel! Teach me? I don't know, watch and learn. I've been doing this for... I think I've been in the object show community for 6 years, but I didn't start doing this until a little bit in. I think I've been doodling like this for 3 or 4 years, with art experience doing art before that. It's the lore is actually really funny. I just found a really funny looking pen one day, and I really liked the way it wrote, so I just started doodling directly with it. 6 years? Oh yeah. No, it's what's 20 minus 6? I was 14 when I joined the object show community. And I'm 20 now, and I'm still watching this show for teenagers. Skin eating number? That's really fitting for me. I joined the fandom before 14 was a character. Because 10 was the first double-digit number introduced, and I remember watching his introductory episode when it came out. New to the fandom like October. Oh, you're new. Welcome. I should probably turn my light on, huh? Hold on. My new chair is like the heaviest thing on earth. Welcome back, Epic! For an object show TikTok compilation on YouTube. And Animations Epic's channel was on. I was like, oh, you know what? I should watch II. Wait, so your first object show was II? That's interesting. I hate when Pinterest gives me a notification in my messages and I see notifications. I get that all the goddamn time. Object show community since Teapot 20 and BFDI 22 came out. I can't remember what the first episode that came out after I joined the fandom was. It was something. It was post split BFB. I know it was before episode 26 because I know I voted on 26. I don't remember the specific episode number. It was 20 something. I write out biology headcanons for them. For the objects and the numbers. It is fun to imagine how they would differ. Which ones you think would be more human? I remember Teapot 7 like it was yesterday. The screen starts wobbling and we do a flashback. And it's just the entirety of Teapot 7 and then my channel gets taken down for copyright violations. That'd be really fun. Just for the numbers? Yeah. I have a lot of thoughts about object anatomy and none of them are coherent. Do I have a least favorite BFDI character? Okay, so here's the thing. I did like a bracket, a tournament bracket for my favorite and least favorite characters. And I always say that Gelatin is my least favorite character, but he was not at the bottom of the bracket. That was Portable Music Player, but that's only because Portable Music Player's voice actor was fucking Boy in a Band. If you know, you know. But, like, as a character, Gelatin is worse, because Portable Music Player didn't do anything, and Gelatin annoyed me, so. You hate Sidewalkie? What the fuck? That's my goat. Not actually. My goat is Ruler. At least in that season. I fucking love Ruler. I need him to die. What are those markers you're using? The one I'm using right now, I'm actually not sure. This is... Oh, I never know how to pronounce this brand. You can see it there, though. Brush water-based marker. And then these ones, I've had these for years. These are my fucking goat. You can't even read it, but these are Tombow water-based brush markers. And they have a fine point end, which I never use, and a brush end. Draw a ribbit? Perhaps. I would probably have to pull up a reference image for a ribbit. And this one, I guess, also has a point and a brush end. Pillow's lesbian? She is right now. Happy Pride Month, everyone. Should I make animatic and before talking about being emo? I don't know. I don't know. Who's the gayest BFDI character? Nickel. Nickel is the gayest and the whitest BFDI character. What's up, a tennis? We're doing an art stream. If you don't think... Okay, bot, I already said no to that request. Please do not ask again. I will mute you if you ask again. Gayest is a racer? No, because he's dating Teardrop and Bottle. Like, he's bi, yeah. Neptune from Bean's show? I've never drawn Neptune before. Nickel's the most bi. His sexuality is silly? Well, if his sexuality is silly, then it's not bi. Those are two different things. Carrie video way before I watched BFDI, and it was Carrie teaches you how to time travel. I saw Jonathan Steakhouse in BFDI before I watched. I used to be a giant Carrie fan. Way before I was into BFDI. I didn't even just watch one Carrie video. I watched all the Carrie videos. I watched the Evolution Simulator. I learned how Carrie coded Yoil City before I knew, like, years before I knew what the fuck Yoil City was. Block Gay? Oh, yeah, that recommended character? It would be him, wouldn't it? No, I loved his coding stuff. I think his videos, a lot of his older, like, neural network videos, are worth watching in the modern day. Pencil is a woman, she sure is. Are really worth watching in the modern day of AI. Because it shows you sort of the inner workings of how AI works and how AI trains. And how it doesn't have to be evil. I mean, if your criticism of AI is that you don't want it to replace artists and you don't think it can create real and valuable art, you think it's going to hurt our artists as the art community, that's all fine. But if your criticisms are like data centers and, shit like that, then what you're arguing isn't AI. You're not arguing against generative AI, you're arguing against capitalism. Because that's all about making profits. They want money and they don't care what it takes to get there. But if you watch these older Carrie videos, you can see it's possible to make generative AI that isn't fucking terrible for the environment and for society. Bracelety? You guys want me to draw Bracelety? Match? Oh, we're talking about the gayest character still, sorry. Have you watched Gameoverse? I have. Okay, I'm gonna mute you, because I asked you not to say that. You're going to 10-minute timeout. When you're back, you're welcome. You will be welcomed back once that timer is over. But you can if I deny your request, you cannot keep asking it. I will ban you if you do that again. I can draw too. Did I like Gameoverse? Yeah, it was pretty good. I forgot to give her a nose. I feel like she should have like a cat nose. It seems like her. Ruler in a maid dress? Evie, I like the way you think. I like the way you think. This is why we're friends. Match Sill or 1-3? I can draw 1-3. I won't draw Match Sill. For reasons that are demonstrated in this drawing right here. I point at the sign. But I can draw 1-3. Sure. First I'm drawing Ruler in a maid outfit. Yeah. Watch the stream tomorrow? Alright! Why is Match straight? Because I think it's funny. And I also don't ship her with any women. I have a lot of moments where I look at a character and I realize I only ship them with people of the opposite gender. And like, maybe you're just straight. Maybe that's what's up with you. I assume all characters are bisexual by default, but then something happens and I'm like, maybe you're heterosexual. I don't know. Are there any BFGI characters you haven't drawn yet? There's definitely nobody out of like the main cast of contestants that I haven't drawn. I think I've drawn all the Algebra Aliens. I've drawn a lot of like the background recommended characters. I've drawn every Teapot RC. On like some of these are like on a technicality, but I've drawn every Teapot RC. Just don't see them as girlfriends. I can see it as like a one-sided thing, like more toxic than 10 Golf. Need Book Yuri? I could draw Need Book Yuri. Logically matches very straight, but that makes it even funnier to call her lesbian. She's definitely at least bi, because she like was heavily implied, and like heavily implied, to have a crush on Fiery in season 1. Pencil might be non-binary? That's an interesting headcanon. I've always been weird about gender headcanons. You can ask some of my friends, they'll tell you, like, Nojo's kind of fucking weird when it comes to gender. Who would match fuck with the Fiery? She had a crush on Fiery. Episode 1 of BFGI, part 2 of episode 1, she screams about how hot his ass is. Like, and I'm not even joking. What are you drawing? I'm drawing Ruler in a maid dress. I think you have the same profile picture as someone that I muted earlier. Are you the same person? Have you missed anything? We're talking about character, LGBTQ plus headcanons, and I'm drawing Ruler in a maid dress. Is that what FW means? I thought it... Oh yeah, no, it stands for fucks with. I mean, it feels with would have the same meaning, but it does mean fuck with. Fuck with has a lot of meaning. Yeah. Now, I could draw him, like, all embarrassed, but I feel like I have to draw him being a little shit. I feel like it's funnier if he owns it. What's that on top of Ruler? This is like the little... I don't know what they're called, but it's like... Sometimes in maid costumes, you see they have, like, this little doohickey on their head. I'm in the worst position watching this. I'm in a pretty funny position drawing this. I'm, like, full man spread right now. Blocky wear a maid dress? Are we just gonna draw a bunch of... Oh, Banevading? Oh, okay, yeah, no, you gotta go. Okay, I hit the person who was Banevading. That person has been bothering me for a while. Scared me in a bathroom and I was leafy. I haven't had many bathroom dreams. Who was Banevading? It was someone with like a bot and Animate Sandy profile picture. They've been pestering me for a while. Why did they get kicked out in the first place? Because they were making the same request multiple times, even after I already told them that I was not going to fulfill it. So I muted them for 10 minutes and said, you can come back, and you'll be welcomed back in if you stay on your best behavior. And then they did not. They came back before the timer was over. And they're getting their ass beat for it right now, actually. I have Hitmen. They're gonna die. That's a joke. That's a joke. I'm joking. I do not ship Nickloon. I also don't ship Nickloon, but that's just because I don't like an anime insanity. Also, isn't Balloon aromantic or something? Ice Cube? Oh, get it cool like Ice Cube. I might go to Pride events this month now that I'm out of the closet. Hell yeah! A cigarette for a moment? That would be really hot. That would be really cool if I did that. He does not have a cigarette. Hoping someone has an Omni flag. Bickle? Which one? Wait. Guys, which one is Bickle? I'm so fucking out of the loop with an anime insanity. I forget everything. Oh, Ruler Jam is so good. There's certain object shows, except for II. Yeah, because I just don't fucking know anything about anime insanity anymore. Yeah, OJ and Paper are gay, and then everyone argued about that because of all the Sultan OJ shippers. Bickle is baseball and nickel. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, no. Do you like animation memes? I saw you in an animation meme Reddit long time ago. Yes, I do like animation memes. I have a big old collection of them. I think it's unlisted on my channel, but I have a whole playlist of unlisted animation memes. Agender, omni-romantic, and very sexual. Interesting. Okay, there's Maid Ruler. I love Ruler Jam. I love Ruler Jam so much. Transmasc, ace, bisexual? Hell yeah. Wait, what do you mean ace bisexual? Just like asexual spectrum? Like Demi or something? Ace bisexual. What does that mean? You're gonna play Roblox? Alright. Biromantic? No, they said bisexual. Wait, what are you on about? Asexual and bisexual. Okay. Got it. Figured it out. You mean biromantic? No. These markers never dry out. It freaks me the hell out. Cute. Who's your favorite animation memer? I don't know if I have a good answer to that for, like, the modern era of animation memes. But back some years ago, when I was, like, really into animation memes, I'm gonna have to say it was, like, 2016 to 18 Sashly. Not necessarily modern Sashly. I think, like, obviously her modern animations are higher quality. But, like, they're just not nostalgic, you know? Markers can be hard to work with the gel pen. You see, they smudge a lot. What are we doing? Made ruler. Ruler, made dress. Yeah, it's when I was trying to think of my favorite animation meme people, it's all like older school animators. Oh, IDK BFB fan, do you know what Scootaloo and Sleepy have done? 'Cause if you, that's not okay. Like, Scootaloo was one of my favorites back in the day. I see their animation. Oh, yeah, they do make those. They did, I guess. I don't know. Newt, you should not be supporting those people. I don't know as much about Sleepy, admittedly. But Scootaloo, no. I only know their animation. Yeah, they, I don't know how to put it in, like, a way that's polite, but also not cringe. You can look it up. The information is out there. Look up video essays. It's just don't. Of all foods in Tomodachi Life Living the Dream, which one is your personal favorite? Are the ones I've seen so far? I'm not sure yet. I don't think I have a good answer to that. I've never heard of it actually. I'd rather cringe than be curious. Well, it's also just like, you know, YouTube censors. Yeah, we're talking about Scootaloo Love Sands. Cinny Bear now. Oof, I'll just keep feeding you whatever. In real life, my favorite food is butter chicken. I don't know if that's in the game. My favorite food is s'mores. Hello, 22. I didn't know because it's nostalgic for me. Yeah, I get that. It's sometimes I'll watch like re-uploads of Scootaloo's older animation memes. Like, no, I agree, very nostalgic, but they're not good people. Sashly's fine though. Somehow Sashly came out of it like, as far as I'm aware, it's just like the average consumer. The most controversy she's ever had is like she traced a few times. Boo fucking who? You know, that's not cancel worthy. French fries. Fries are pretty good. Yeah, I like poutine. How do you guys feel about the new BFDI characters from the short? Good content, do bad things. Because in any group of people that is large enough, there are going to be bad people. Even if that group is high quality animators or just like people you idolize. If you have a large enough group of people, there's going to be bad people in it. Stariat? I don't know if Stariat has been in any controversies. I do know of Stariat. Crashing out at this layout? What's wrong? My son tree. Your son tree. You're my father-in-law? Oh, I miss the Sans fangirl era. Okay, so let me draw a tree. Let me draw a tree real quick. And I'll tell you a little story. So, for when I was younger, I was watching all these different animation memes, and I would like type animation memes into YouTube and sort by recent, and then just fucking watch whatever came up, right? I found this one Sans fangirl channel. I think maybe I found her through a cringe compilation. But it was like this blue pony horse. Right? The non-sharing Yume's? Mm-hmm. I'll draw the Needbook Theory. Just give it some time. It was like this My Little Pony horse OC, a blue alicorn character. Shipped herself with Sans, did animation memes, and I was like, oh, this is sick. No, not talking about the show. I'm talking about some random kid on YouTube. And this was like one of my favorite animation memers for some reason. Their stuff was lower quality, and I knew that. And I was charmed by it. I was like, oh, this person is. I had a lot of pity for Sans fangirls because they got a lot of hate for, being teenage girls, because that's what happens when you like things as a teenage girl. And be like, oh, this person, whatever, great potential, fucking. And I was thinking about it some years later. I was like, who was that person? I had an old screenshot of a comment on one of their videos, and I knew their name was Lely. So I was like, how do I find this person? Because I was searching for their channel and for their videos. I couldn't find them anywhere. Scootaloo actually made fan art for them at some point after a rebrand. But there was no channel links. So for years, I was just like, where the fuck can I find these videos? These old ass animation memes that I'm probably the only person who remembers them this clearly. I found the YouTube channel. It's like Vanilla Neko or something now. And they had made a community post with their Instagram in it. So I messaged them on Instagram, like, hey, this might sound really fucking creepy, but do you have your old Sans Fangirl animation memes archived anywhere? I really liked them as a kid, and I want to watch them again. And they said, here's a playlist with all the unlisted animation memes I made. I was like, fuck yes. And look, and they all have like 1K views. This was not a popular animator at all. Genuinely a kind Sans Fangirl? I forgot who. Oh no, they were out there. Most Sans Fangirls are children. Most Sans Fangirls, the ones that sort of built up the reputation that they ended up having, were either children or trolls. So many, like, cringe Sans Fangirls, like the, oh, if you touch my Sansy, you'll fucking die. Sans Fangirls, those are trolls. Or parodies. I feel like the majority of Sans Fangirls were pretty chill. Why is Ruler in a maid dress? Why aren't you in a maid dress? It was really funny that I was so into Sans Fangirls because, like, I wasn't attracted to Sans. I didn't give a fuck about that. I just liked the pretty animations and I liked Undertale, and I could point at Sans and be like, oh, Undertale! What was y'all's favorite animation meme? Asgore? I keep telling my friend to make a Sans Fangirl account with their favorite character, and they always laugh at me, but I'm being serious. I think they should do that. It'd be freeing. Territory? I joined Noto's talking about why super duper special interest animation memes! Yes! I have like I think it's public on my channel. Hold on. Sorry, I sneezed. I have a playlist with like 5,000 animation memes that you can just play on shuffle. I also have a playlist of specifically Object Show animation memes. And this one isn't public on the channel, I don't think, but I have a playlist of unlisted animation memes. Especially Two Time, all the Jack Stauber ones. I liked all of the Never Get Used to People animation memes because I'm a big fan of flashing lights and Eye Strain. And those always had that. Robo Kitty, that was a fun one. I do love you. That one. Eyes Half Closed was good. Her was really good. I love that song. I should draw Wood Drop. Okay, I should. There was another ship I was supposed to draw. Oh, Needle and Book. Baby Hotline. Baby Hotline's good. Pop Culture. Pop Culture. Try to Setter, I feel like was like a classic. That's like the animation meme in my mind is Trendsetter. 2017 to 18. Yeah. For me, it's probably like 2016 to 17. 1-3 also, yes. Running the Show. That's not. Is that an animation meme? Did they turn that into one? That would have to be a more recent one. I watch a lot of animation memes. Pretending to know what's going on. Okay. No, you need to leave. Sorry. That person's timeout got emptied. They're banned now. We were talking about bongs? What? Oh, songs! Yes, no, we're talking about animation memes specifically. Copy that, copycat. Copycat is a fucking classic. There's this one copycat animation meme that's SpongeBob. It's based on this one episode called Mimic Madness, and it's the fucking best animation meme I've ever watched. Oh god, Evie, no, I'm not. Evie, I wouldn't kick you. Holy shit. You would have to do something really vile for me to kick you. What did that person say? They got muted earlier for asking a question repeatedly, even after I said no. And then they came in on an alt account in chat, so I that was ban-worthy. Oh no, don't die on me! Don't die on me now! Oh my god. Ugh. This is so sad. Trypophobia meme is from. Oh yes, Trypophobia. A classic. Psycho Teddy. A little ableist, but like a classic nonetheless. Lemon Demon? Were there Lemon Demon animation memes? Were there Lemon Demon animation memes? Animation memes made me a fan of Mother Mother before Hayloft. Before they like blew up. E-Stranger? I've seen E-Stranger. Melody! Melody was such a good meme that was it's fucking edgy as shit. Yes. I can't remember any Lemon Demon animation memes. There were a few artists that like that had a lot of animation memes. Like Mother Mother had quite a few. They had the body meme, they had verbatim. Never Get Used to People had my cat, it had silly letters, it had there's another letters animation meme. Silly letters and life letters were all Never Get Used to People. And I think there was another one too. Be an absolute scum of the earth. Oh, was it Scoots? There were a lot of Vocaloid animation memes, of course. Oh yeah, I don't know how to pronounce that. That is a Lemon Demon animation meme. That's not an old school animation meme though, right? Which I mean, that does count. Newer animation memes count. So is this pen dying? Are you out of juice, or are you just mad at the sticky note? Suggestions? You should do. Can you draw Leafy? I am taking suggestions. I am supposed to be drawing something else right now, though. Cupcake was like a pretty iconic Sans fangirl. Blocky in the maid dress, maybe. Oh my goodness, I'm so sniffly. I feel like it doesn't feel like allergies. It just feels sniffly. Hold on, I'm gonna blow my nose. Does it piss anybody else off that 7 has more syllables than every other single-digit number? Oh my goodness. Okay, maybe I should take allergy medication. Hold on. Where would I have put that? Would that be in the fucking bathroom? I hope not. Hold on, I gotta go check something. Can you guys draw for me while I'm gone? I appreciate that. Yo, chat, should I take all of these and fall asleep? You guys didn't draw anything. What the fuck is it? What? Reacted. Sans and book BFDI? Hell yeah! The man behind the slaughter. Platonic Yume with marker. For me, Platonic Yume with Odagiri. Roblox BFDI. I don't play Roblox. Mechanical mind to make them look like they're overgrown. That's a complicated suggestion, but I do like it. I would almost be tempted to do that as like a full-on drawing, not in this sketchbook. This is for light doodles, but that's something that I could make into a proper illustration. How long have I been live? I've been live for 43 minutes and I've made 3.5 drawings. Why is drawing needles so hard? Oh my god, I hate being live. That's not true. I love being live, but I hate allergies. OCX Canon with marker. Cool. What underrated object show should I watch? Nake the Snake. The answer is always Nake the Snake. Think I might be a lesbian? That'd be cool. What's that? What's what? Are they kissing? They're gonna be like she's gonna be like hugging her from behind. The white thing? White out? I don't know if I'm bi or lesbian. Well, you also don't have to label it. Just let yourself feel what you're feeling. Maybe the answer will come to you. Make them kiss? Oh. Well, no, because I don't think that they can't be kissing in this drawing, because if we think about the shape of Book's page over here, her mouth would be like here. And Needle's mouth would be here. They would not be touching. I have not read Objectified. Needle Book kiss? Well, you should have fucking said that. So that's not what I'm drawing right now. Guys, this is gonna be cute. You just have to let me cook. Want to see Clovey? Should I drop this and start drawing Clovey? No, I gotta finish this. One, two, three, we love Yuri. 1, 2, 3, we love Yuri. Needle is so hard to draw. I hate Needle. I need Needle to gain like 50 pounds. Clovey was an official object show host. I mean, if we made an object show with Clovey as the host, we could. I could do like BFB, but it's entirely like second gen characters. Really love Needlebook. It's a comfort for me. Never apologize for the things that make you comfortable, unless the thing that makes you comfortable is like, I don't know, drowning puppies in a tar pit, you know, something like that. In that case, I feel like I keep forgetting to give them their noses, but their noses are so cute, guys. Look at that. Look how cute he is with a little nose. Yes! Book gets like a regular oval nose. Oval nose is like the default nose. And then Needle's nose is occluded. If we had a long branch for a nose, that'd be fucking hilarious. I love that idea. So cute! Sorry, what was that funny idea someone had? I'm very, bad at short-term memory. Oh, right, Clovey. Leafy and tennis ball kiss. Maybe. Okay, hold on. Let me draw Clovey up here, actually. So cute. I think I can draw Clovey from memory. I've never drawn Clovey before, but I mean, I guess I technically did, because I created her. Is that Ruler in a maid outfit? You know damn right it is. Snowball gets a carrot nose? I do give Snowball a cone-shaped nose, as like a reference to Snowman. I could also make his nose orange. There's nothing stopping me from doing that. That could be cute. Chloe's eyes have to be far apart on these two leaves. I forget where Chloe's mouth is positioned. Is it like higher up? Because this would be cuter. I feel like it's a little lower down. Vile creature. Bye, Steffi. And then Chloe's also buff as shit. So, like, that. Right? Because it's cut off because I'm doing it on the sticky note, but like. The human body? Yeah! No, it's... The human body is canon for Clovey, I feel. No, she'd probably have a stem, but then just, like, really buff limbs. I will not be drawing any Dandy's World characters. Keep in mind that Clovey is, what, 0 years old? Jax? I drew Jax on a previous stream. I don't want to go looking for the image right now, but I'm going to try anyways. No, that's not him. Old Jaxie boy, where are you? Yeah. Oh! Holy shit! We found the original! Okay, hold on. These two are the same. 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 um... Perfect. Yeah! Let's go. Okay, I'm gonna put this aside for now. I'm not gonna throw it out. I'm just very happy that I found the original sticky note. Leafy and Tennis Ball kiss now? Leafy and Tennis Ball, Wood Drop. I do prefer Wood Drop. I do prefer Wood Drop. Leafy and Tennis Ball got divorced in Tomodachi Life. But when Ribbit? I don't know if I'm gonna draw Ribbit. I don't want to, like, go and pull up a reference image. I think pretty much just BFDI right now. I've done Digital Circus in the past, but I partially I just don't want to spark up discussions about the next episode because I know there's some leaks going around. Also, it's just like I don't fucking know. Pretty much just BFDI. Wait, so what was your other request? More Yuri? You're gonna have to be more specific than that. Is SpongeBob okay? I could draw some SpongeBob characters. Absolutely. We want Yuri. You guys. You need to narrow it down. Give me some names. Any Yuri? What should you add to your object show island right now? You should add a guillotine. No, I will not draw 10 golf. Not kissing, at least. Oh, what character should you add? Sorry. I don't fucking know. I'm so tired. We all yearn for Yuri. No, I get that. Yes, I had Cannon Golf Ball as a romantic. It's like, she could kiss Tennis Ball, but I'm not going to draw that. Leafy and who? I will not be drawing any Ruby ship art because I had Canon her as underage. Yeah, QPR. QPR 10 Golf. Leafy and Fiery. That's not Yuri, but like I could. Forgot that, sorry. All good. Ruby, Bracelety, Naily, Rocky Fiery Jr. and Grassy, obviously. And then there's another. Ice Cube. Two sleeping? Ooh, maybe. Doki Doki Literature Club? I like it. I don't know how to draw any of the characters. 1-3 Yuri. This was gonna be 1-3, but now I kind of want to make it something else out of spite. Now I kind of want to make it something else. Three pin? Is that a thing? Cool Algebraian rare pairs? Let me think. Okay, an older one that I had was 10 and Loser. I haven't drawn them in a hot second. How the fuck do you draw these two being intimate? Draw 4 pregnant with Clovey. I like that. Prime number polycule. That would be a really big fucking polycule. Like, infinitely large, actually. Wait, what did Autumn say? Oh, the pregnancy thing, right. Their bodies do not fit together. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Just give us Yuri Rotato. I'm drawing it right now. What do you want from me? Y'all are not gonna get any more Yuri if you keep up with this, okay? And it sounds like a joke, and I'm presenting it as a joke, but I do mean it. I will not be seeing any episodes in theaters. Guys, don't sing in chat. It just clogs up chat. It's showing in my country too, but the nearest movie theater to me is like at least an hour away. Why is there noses? Because I like to draw noses. Do you know Dead Plate? No. What was that white pen you were using? Is a white gel pen. I don't know the brand, but I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, here it says Jelly Roll. This thing fucking sucks. Do not get this. I'm not gonna be drawing Pinleaf. We're trying to cover the line overlap with it. Yes, and it did not work. As you can see, it never does. Whiteout? Well, the thing is, whiteout is that you can't use marker over it. Like, I can show you. Hold on. I can show you. I'll put a little bit of... Actually, you know what? Get rid of this. I'll put whiteout up here, over top of these marks that I made. And then we'll let it dry, and then we'll try to cover over it, and I'll show you what happens. It's really sad. Chloe just being on the rule paper is killing me. Why is the title Tomodachi Death? Because I'm not playing Tomodachi Life, which means it died. Oh my goodness. I'm sure you can tell, I'm very annoyed right now. I think it's just because I have a sniffly nose. And it's like sensory hell. Okay, there's your 1-3. I don't want to give it noses. Holding hands, staring into our soul. That's funny. I'm absolutely gonna draw that. Perfect. Yeah, I said no to the leaf pin. Partially because I don't ship them at all, and partially because so many people were just spamming in chat and I got annoyed. Two? I can draw two. What did I draw two doing? Eevee and Gumpy? Don't even think about it. You can request something, but don't request what you're thinking of. I know what you're thinking of. Where are they? Because they said staring into your soul. Do I like Undertale? I love Undertale. Alphys and Undyne? I can't draw them from memory. Two kissing Eevee? I'll keep it to myself. Eevee, if you want me to draw two doing anything, you tell me. You can tell me in private. You can send me a message. I'm not gonna draw it on stream. Favorite Undertale EU? I was never a huge Undertale EU fan. I liked Hand Plates and Disbelief, but all the ones like Underfell or Underswap that are just like aesthetic changes, those weren't really my thing. I was joking, I swear. I have Mettaton on my personal island. Wait, would you do Yume ship request not on stream? For my friends, yeah. Coiny slapping fiery. Yeah, I can do that. I can draw that. I can't believe they actually made a video where Fiery said that he loves Coiny. Oh, Chris! I've been working on this pin layout forever and it's making me tweak. When you said that earlier, I thought you were talking about something like about the layout of my stream, and I was like, that's really fucking rude for no reason, Chris. I thought you were chill. Do you have DeviantArt or Tumblr? No. I mean, technically, yes, but I don't use them. Very hearty slap. I sort of tumbles. Gumpy! Welcome back. Zootopia abortion. Stop! Is that what I just drew? I think that's what I just drew. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, no, that's what's happening in this drawing. I still have not read that full comic. Who's the pregnant one? Who's the pregnant one in the original comic? Who's the one doing the slappy? I think Fiery would be Judy Hopps, so he would be pregnant. Right? Kill him. Oh, honey, is someone stealing your stuff? People were posting art on Pinterest? Oh. Yeah, that's happened. It's, you can check my straw page for my rules about reposting. I don't like people reposting my art to Pinterest, but it is the art reposting app. In order to, like, report a post for stealing your post or stealing your image, you have to file, like an official copyright complaint. And I'm not comfortable doing that since most of my posts are not of my original characters. They contain copyrighted images or like trademarks and stuff. So I just kind of usually I can comment on people's posts and be like, "Hey, I already posted this here. Can you not do that?" And they'll be like, "Oh, yeah." And then sometimes there's drama and then it's a whole thing. But nah, it happens. Love browsing Nocho's Pinterest? Thank you. Did you see my most recent post? Almost called me two? Do not call me two. It's not my name. Love the drawing of two eating lemon bars happily. I'm glad you liked that one. That one's very whimsical. Yo, this tooth fucking sucks. Your cat tried to murder me? Is my pen on life support? Is it? Is that what this is? Still seems kind of juicy to me. I don't know. I'm just like doing a bad job, I think is what's happening. I've never seen an ice pack that actually looks like this. Like, I've only seen them in the cartoons. Unplug the life support from your pen. It's fine! No, guys, what's... Literally, what's wrong with that? Why is too thick? I don't fucking know. Like, this is just ugly because that's how I drew it. Like, I'm just bad. I just did a bad job. That's not the pen's fault. Cat, dog, bunny, or bird better? Well, definitely not bunny or bird. I've always considered myself to be a cat person, but I'm also very allergic to cats. Well, not very allergic, like, they don't kill me or anything, they just make my nose itchy. But it's really annoying, because I'm also autistic. Sensory processing disorder makes these things worse. Stupid little Kermit the Frog hand. I don't know why I drew that. No one told me to draw this. My parents feed homeless cats? Hell yeah. What if I stole your pen? Don't steal my pen. You have a small chihuahua? Yes, I do have. I have 2 dogs and 2 cats. And a snake. Flower X bubble? Ooh, yeah, because that's kind of the thing in the Tomodachi life. I feel like 2 needs a little... Hold on. A little, like... Yeah. Right. Not sure what compelled me to draw that, but, you know. Scared of snakes? Yeah, I have a pet. I have a pet snake. Being scared of snakes is common. I used to have a really bad fear of dogs, but I still had the snake at this point. Like, the snakes live for a while. And I would always explain it to people, because it's so many people, when they find out that you're scared of dogs and you don't want to fucking hang out with their dog, they're like, oh, but my dog is friendly. My dog won't bite. My dog, like, I don't give a fuck. My snake also isn't going to bite you, but you're not going to be not scared of the snake just because you know it's not going to bite you. That's not how this works. I thought you just had a black pen. How did you think I colored these? I have a bunch of markers. That too is so cute. Thank you, Evie. I don't like dogs because they smell bad. I get that. 2 and Getty sitting next to each other. I could, but also, no spam repeated messages. You've asked that a few times. I think it's fine because you, like, waited a bit between, but just know that I'm not a huge fan of that. What about lesbian pillow? Well, I feel like lesbian pillow makes more sense. Sorry. No, you're all good. Like, maid ruler is more shocking because he wouldn't do that. He should, though. He should, and it would be really cool. We have sensory issues with our dog because she's smelling invades space. Yeah, my dog sort of has a barking problem. She'll bark really loudly and scare the shit out of me. I kind of hate her, but I also really love her. I like training her. But when we're just hanging out, she annoys me. I think for my mom, it's the other way around. She likes hanging out with our dog, but she doesn't like training our dog. Drawing fire match? Fire match. I love fire match. Into the Notro sketchbook. I post pretty much everything I draw in here on my Pinterest. What character do you guys headcanon as by the most? No, I 100% know what you mean. Because there's a lot of characters that I passively think are bi, but then there's some who I actively think are bi. Like, Needle is actively bisexual. Fire Match is definitely a Ripper, which is weird because it was the first BFGI ship ever. Like, Fire Match was a thing before Battle for Dream Island was a thing. That was in the Total Fiery comics, was Fire Match. Which contestant do you headcanon as Pan? The first one that comes to mind is Blocky. Anya, 14-year-old dog named Anya. That's really cute. Match or pin? I can see that. Could I draw a pin? Sure. I love Pin in her dumb little mech suit. There's Pin. Do I like cartoons? Okay, I want you to... Hold on. I want you to stop and think about what I'm doing right now, and maybe the answer will come to you. I'm drawing Battle for Dream Island characters. I wonder if I like cartoons. Guys, what do you think? Sorry. Leafy is vegetarian? I've seen that one a few times. Is Pin gonna run over Madra's ruler? Yeah. As Pans. Adventure Time, Steven Universe, Powerpuff Girls. I can't talk about Steven Universe, otherwise I might go on a tangent that pisses me off, and then I'll have to end stream. That is a band that I've placed on myself. It's nothing to do with, like, oh, I'm mad at you guys. It's just, if I talk about that show for too long, I will piss myself off. And then I haven't watched those other two. Would drop. When you bake a cake, decorate and take it to the players. If I say it's how you know it's cake. It's cake, steak. Teen Titans was scary. I've never seen the original. I've seen some of Teen Titans Go. Naoto Headcan as blocky as Pans. Why does that have a broken heart? What about that is a broken heart? Can I do the BFDI cake? I will not be drawing that now. Remind me of custom wood burning. Interesting. #1 black hole fan, I humbly request my precious orb. You got it, man. Black hole's easy. Watch this. Where is... This is a black marker. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Opinion on baked beans? I prefer the non-baked variety. Pencil pop? I thought you said pencil flop and I was about to ban you. That goal's so hard to draw. Shut up. I never tried beans, but I want to sometime. What do you mean you've never tried beans? My parents they pick beans out of everything. What the what? Sorry. What? Honey, same? How many? Wait, what's wrong? What the fuck? Your family just doesn't like that? That's insane! Beans are like, I don't know, one of the healthiest foods fucking ever? What? You don't like beans? That's fun, but like, having never even encountered beans because your parents pick them out of stuff is insane. And that's like, I'm not blaming you for that. I'm blaming your parents are what? What do beans taste like? I don't know what they taste like. Their texture can be a bit funny. But they're so high in fiber and stuff. They're like, I don't believe in superfoods. I think that's bullshit. But if there are superfoods, beans is one of them. All sorts of beans. Chickpeas and name one other kind of bean. Kidney beans. Beans. Go eat beans. They're so good for you. It's insane. Picky too. I guess no one likes beans in our household for a reason. I want to say something about beans to Evie so bad, but I can't do it with you guys watching. Picky about foods. There are like a few select foods that I really don't like. I gotta draw pencil pop. Actually, I don't have to do anything. There are some foods that I don't like, but generally I think I'm not picky at all. Okay, do you guys want to see what happens when I draw with marker over whiteout? And why I can't use whiteout for stuff like this? That's the marker on the paper. That's the marker on the whiteout. Completely different colors. Freak out over my family not liking me. Oh, they never even presented it to you once? Like, hey, we don't like this, but maybe you, our child, will? They went out of their ways to keep beans out of your diet? That's insane. Chris, I know what you're referencing, but that's fucking insane. I can't. There's so many kinds of beans. I find it so hard to believe that someone could have just never had a bean before. That's I've never thought of this as an experience that someone living in the States could have. I don't think they ever bought them. Yeah, but there's beans in like pre-cooked meals, right? You ever buy it? Have you ever had chili before? Have you never had chili? Sorry that I'm losing my mind so much after this. This is just, I've never considered that this could be an experience that someone has. I'm not sure what uka is. Too picky to try. What? Okay, that's fair. You've never been given. I feel very called out. I'm calling out your parents. Okay. What did I walk into? There's people in chat who have never tried beans before, and it's blowing my goddamn mind. I'm gonna draw a bean. Are you crashing out over not eating beans? Because beans are fucking awesome, okay? It's just, that's like a staple food. That's like I'd be having the same reaction right now if you told me that you've never eaten rice, right? Like, that's because I never ate beans. No, that's not something that you need to be embarrassed about. I'm just flabbergasted. Are you from the UK? Do I sound like I'm from? Oh God, do I sound British? Oh God, no! I'm Canadian. Because it says staple food. Oh. I mean, I think the British people are right about beans. Maybe not the way that they eat them, but beans are good. Rice is better. Rice is better. But I'm saying, like, I would also have, like, you've never eaten rice? How have you avoided rice for this long? I'm in Asia and we eat rice with everything. It's a little different, like, up in North America. But yeah, I thought you were American. Help, a lot of people do. I can't hear British accents very well. I grew up watching a lot of British Minecraft YouTubers, and so now when I hear British people, I just think they sound like YouTubers. Your accent sounds kind of Canadian. Does it? I guess I wouldn't be sure. USA and Canada, they are pretty similar. Culturally, there's some differences, but you know. I think our diets are more similar than most Canadians would like to admit. Oh, you just sent me a message. I don't want to. You clearly don't want me to read that. If you wanted me to read that out loud, you would have sent it in chat. It's we can drop this topic. I'm sorry. I did sound accusatory. I wasn't trying to sound accusatory. I was just shocked. If your brother never ate rice before, how? Okay, how old is your brother? Because if your brother is like 4, maybe. But like, if your brother is like an adult and has never eaten rice before, how do you avoid rice for that house for so long? It's everywhere. My little baby mind is being blown. Guys, what should I draw? Finally finish your pin layout. Hell yeah. Your birthday's coming soon? Happy early birthday. He's only like 7? Still, 7 years old and you've never eaten rice? Watched any anime? Okay. I have, but I've only watched one anime in its entirety. And it's a pretty insane one. The anime that I watched was Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Don't ask why it was that one. I don't fucking know. Hold on, I need to check something. Okay, we're so back. Saw the thumbnail anyways. Hi. Hello. Out of all animes, I don't. It's worse when you know who showed it to me. You want to know who showed me that anime? My father showed me that anime. It's the only anime I've watched tip to tail. I've seen some of One Punch Man, and then I think that's literally it. Just those two. Can I sound like One or Fern? I sound like One? No, my dad. Yeah, my father. He's a strange man. I have some. You guys, hold on. I want to show you guys something. I want to show you guys something. This is my dad's hair. That's it. I just wanted to show you guys that. Hold on, I'm trying to put it back on my wall. There we go. Why did you show your dad's hair? Because we were talking about my dad. Why do I have that? For voodoo? No. So for most of my life, for like my entire childhood, my dad has been bald. And he did so intentionally. He was shaving his head. It was like a stylistic. I think he was trying to look like Captain Picard from Star Trek. And but his new wife challenged him to grow his hair out, so he did. And then we had like a whole event of shaving it back off. So a bunch of my family members now have tiny locks of his hair that he grew for like the first time in years. Woody is the bi flag. I don't think I'm gonna do that. Oh, is Gumpy struggling with the stream? Need more subs than me? How many subs do you have? Oh, you're private messaging them. Oh. Really popular over on Pinterest? Yeah. I have like 10 times the followers on Pinterest. Bean is witnessing Fiery's death. Mm-hmm. 2 is the non-binary flag. I could do that. Do you have any object OCs? I have a few. Which ones should I draw? Here, I'll draw one that I can definitely draw from memory. He's very simple. This is H2O. What's your blue feller's name? Your OC. I remember drawing them last year's art fight. You're gonna have to be more specific. And H2O has a boyfriend. He's right here. His name is Planck. Based on the Planck length. Oh, Stan Brustley! Of course. Hold on. Where is he? Ugh! Hold on. Hold on. I need to move this. Ugh! I'm gonna put this here. This guy. This is Stan Brustley. He's an alien. He's part of like an intergalactic trade type of situation. His father gifted him a small star cluster that contained Earth, and he decided to go down to Earth and visit it. And he owns the planet Earth. It's like his property, but no one on the Earth knows that. Done that by yourself? It's by the company Budsies. I was so shocked when I saw your thumbnail. What's wrong with my thumbnail? Make pencil have a slogan diarrhea. I'm not going to draw that. Unless you pay me. Would you not for enough money? Guys, no. If you offer me enough money, I will do. Pencil match. Cheat on you in the fun. Match isn't cheating on pencil. Pencil, if it makes you uncomfortable, you can leave. Wish I could donate to the stream. I'm really glad that people can't, actually. Because then my mom would be like, oh, you're making money. You can. I don't want to make money. I don't want to make money off of anything. I want to sit in one spot all day and become a plant. If I had enough money, you know what I would ask from you? It's I don't know if the reason why we haven't talked yet has been explained. Can I talk to you after the stream? Sure. Did I mean, I have questions, but I'm not gonna ask them here. Okay, can you stop saying that? Oh, I didn't mean to hide. I just accidentally banned that person. I meant to time them out. What's a closeted? Closet is someone who is... When you're closeted, it means you are queer, but haven't told anyone yet. Who did you ban? The person who was talking about pencil diarrhea. Your arm hurts? Why? Don't answer that if it's inappropriate. Nickel XU fan art? $900? That's a lot of money. I feel like that I would feel guilty charging that. That's not even 1,000. 900 is like a specific number, so it almost feels real. It's insane. I'm very desperate. Do you have $900? Guys, what should I draw? Mark tree. No Floby. No ruby ships. No. No, okay, no. No spam repeat messages. Put user in timeout. You're going timeout for 5 minutes. I won't be doing 4x. Pencil holding a lesbian flag. NV2. I can do, pencil holding a lesbian flag. Or, like, draped in it or something. What does NB mean? Non-binary. Hmm. So I'm not talking much. No, you're all good. You're all good, Evie. Sorry for making such a big deal about that thing earlier. See, like, isn't this awful? Isn't this terrible? Pencil's the long bacon. She doesn't have anybody to share her long bacon with. Because Match is straight. Book hates her. Bubble is dead, and all the other free smarters are children. Or minors. Or they're fiery and gelatin, and those are boys. Am I okay? Oh yeah, I'm all good. I went quiet for a bit there because I was writing and I was locked in. Who killed Bubble? Ice Cube. Do you ship Needstill? Yes. One will ask about the bacon. You get it. Dude, was that last night? Yeah, I think last night. I found a big ass spider in my bathroom. Why does Fries pin down so many characters? I guess he does. He did that at least once. Snow Fries or Snow Fan? I don't know about Snow Fan. I could do Snow Fries. You look. I never heard of that person. Yeah, the whistle. I remember that. I remember Carrie addressing that. Carrie, in one of his playing the My Teardrop game videos, he brought up that ship. He was like, I know some people ship Fries in that whistle character. And I'm like, oh fuck, he knows. There was a stream. I have this clip saved on my phone. There was a stream where he said that rare pairs were cool, and it was very exciting. It was his W Place stream. Someone was in the process of writing out leaf pin, but they hadn't written down the N yet, so it just said leaf pie. And he was like, huh, leafy and pie. I've never heard of that shit before. But rare pairs are cool. And I'm like, fuck, okay. Okay, can you stop counting? Oh, you're counting the viewers. I thought you were just counting. Carrie called Fire Eevee a rare pair. What? When? What? Have you guys seen that one old ass Jack and Jellyfish video of Carrie, Michael, and I think Adam Katz all reacting to like BFDI art, and then whoever the inanimate Sandy person was, I think it was Adam, was just like tweaking out the entire fucking time while Carrie and Michael were like, "We're fine with this." Is it normal to pee blood? Are you on your period? Because like maybe. Michael has kissed Adam Katz before? No, he has not. That video was not of Adam Katz. If you look at that person's face, you can just see it's not Adam Katz. I know what you're talking about. It was not. I mean, maybe they've kissed before, but there's no proof of it. I guess I can't say with confidence that they have not kissed. That, but I don't think they have. Who was it? I don't know. Some guy. Someone who isn't part of the Object Show community, probably. Panic Skady? I've never heard of that one. That's fun. Yeah, I don't know who it was. It wasn't Adam Katz. Prize is probably Arrow Ace. Yeah, I can see where that comes from. I just don't. My art would not cost that much. But I also don't want to do commissions. They sound so fucking lame. I just want to clean people's houses. Oh, bye, Gumby. I don't think any BFDI character is a minor except for Fiery Jr. Love. Yeah, that's fine. And that's your headcanon, and my headcanon is different. What are you drawing? Right now, I'm going to draw some snow fries. Love this one gay ship. Nickel X Bommy. Bomb is so good. It's so good, and it's only gotten better and better throughout BFDIA. I hope they keep it going in IDFB. No character is minor canonically, but like some characters are child coded. Yes. Grassy is not canonically a child, but he is officially a child. Carrie has called Grassy a child before. It was in one of his teapot reactions. I think his teapot 12 reaction. There was some video where he called Grassy a child. So like canonically, no, that there's been no information about Grassy's age, but officially he is a child. There's a difference. He is also there is also official information saying that all the objects are ageless, and not much clarification on exactly what that means. So it depends, I think, who you ask. And when I say who you ask, I mean who you ask on the crew. I think they would all have different answers. Keep those neck muscles extended. Character, give me some air. No straw needed. Fries does not give a fuck. Fries would totally smoke. Mm-hmm. Weed. He would smoke marijuana. Pin, wrong finger. Pin, wrong finger. What pinning people down does to a man. I'll give you $10 if you start drawing me as a trans and start raising up match. Maybe if you don't call trans people a trans, that would be a good place to start. Probably the closest to kissing. Yeah. The Bommy throwing up into Nickel's mouth. Bommy mother birded him is what happened in that scene. Sick. Swap spit on screen, yeah. I think they've done, if you count them exchanging air in that one episode, they've done that twice. It would have been so funny if they touched mouths. Yeah. Oh, the giant bone? We're talking about the big bone? Still remember the giant bone? Oh yeah, giant bone. There are people in chat who don't know about that. Hold on. Hold on. Oh my god. My thighs are too gigantic. Bone! It gave birth to this weight, don't worry about it. That's my bone. Did you guys like it? It's a big bone? Yeah, I'm gonna clean it. Where did you get that? My mom just found it on my grandparents' property and I took it because I like bones. I think it's a cow bone. I think it's like a cow pelvis. Or half of one. It's kind of unclear. What animal? I'm not sure. It could be something like a giant elk, or I don't know how big moose bones are. I've never actually seen a moose in person. Probably North American. But since it wasn't found in the wild, it's kind of hard to tell. This could have come from anywhere in the world. But I think it was probably bovine. Any contestant from BFDI? See, I can, but when I think about it, I get nervous. I've sung Needle's song a few times on stream. I dreamed a dream of a world with no name calling. That's not how it went at all. Only there. Hold on. Only there could we sleep peacefully, our eyelids falling. So that's Needle. Oh god. Don't die. I'm not dying. It's fine. Cut the rope and nom nom. Yeah, I did see that. Let no spit bars, don't judge. A peak impression, thank you. I dreamed a dream when no one called me needy. I can't tell how accurate it is. It sounds accurate in my head. I love your singing, it's so comforting. Is it? Thanks. He, him, and they, them. Congratulations. We're trying impersonating Needle, but I'm scared too. It's beautiful, Notro. It's beautiful, Katie. What? Pencil. I'm tired. I'm scared. I get tired. No. An alliance? I've got to join. An alliance? I didn't notice Bommy and Nickel kissing. What are Ice Cube's other voice lines? She has more. Does anyone else get, like, weird ass pimples on the backs of their ears? It's almost midnight. What time is it for me? It's 9:30 for me. It's still light out. Can I switch bodies with Fiery in the thumbnail? Listen, you like, I'm sorry to tell you this, Pencil. You might have to ask for help, cause he's the one who body swapped you all in. I guess you weren't there for that. He did a body swap challenge in BFB 12. I'm guessing you don't want to talk to him though. Maybe 2 could help. 2's chill. I got pimples inside my ears. Oh, yeah. Blackheads, absolutely. They're so cute, guys. I need them both to explode. And not even in, like, a cool, sexy way. Just, like, in a nuclear way. The mushy part of the ear. The mushy part? Like that. Are you talking about your earlobe? I feel like that's the mushiest. Apologies, that was an alarm going off. 2 gating next? Maybe. My mom just came home. She might want to talk to me. Can you tell 4 if I can swap bodies with Bommy? Yeah, I'll pass the message on to him. We're friends. I can do a 4 impression, but hold on. I'm gonna mute myself and try to do my 4 impression to see how embarrassed I am. Never mind, I can't do it because my mom is outside and I don't want her to hear me screaming as 4. I get stage fright very easily. This is a character you headcanon is gay most? Nickel. Candy, shut up. E is the most annoying capital letter to draw. Not good at impressions, but I can do most on point Peridot. I used to be able to do a Peridot. I don't really remember what she sounds like. Why is 2 sick? I don't fucking know. Flu. 4 loser impression. Oh, loser's easy. What's something that loser would say? What's something that loser would say? See now, even though I know loser's easy and I know I can do it, I'm nervous. Something gay about winter? True. Cause there's people here. They got back home. I can't do impressions when there's people who could listen to me. Good impression. Gady 4X needle and pin. Okay, let me just list some of the ones I think I can do. 4 Bell, Bomby, Needle. I can do some of Ice Cube's like recycled voice lines. I could probably do her regular speaking voice too. I think I could do Fiery and Golf Ball if I practiced, but I would not be confident with that. Who else? There's more. Oh, loser. Yeah, I don't draw inanimate sandy characters. I'm gonna chat on my phone and watch on my iPad. iPad has autocorrect. That sucks, and I don't want to turn it off right now. Okay. I've done that before. Chatting on one screen, but watching on a different one. It's I'll do that while playing certain games. I usually do a pretty good Bomby impression, but I haven't done it in a while and it hurts my voice a bit. I find it weirdly easy. Eggy arguing with basketball. Why is it funny that you're bi but have black and white clothing? Anyone knows how to be a FEI? I mean, like, if someone requested a Nick the Snake character, I'd probably draw them. But, like, no one fucking wants that because no one's seen Nick the Snake. And it's like, I could draw an inanimate Sandy character. There's nothing wrong with that. It's just, like, I don't want people to think that I'm a fan of inanimate insanity, because I'm not. I haven't been for a long time. And it's not like, I'm not, like, anti-inanimate insanity or anything. It's just, I just don't like it. Zeke? I think I've never drawn Zeke before. But I think I'd be able to. I mean, it's pretty simple. I like Zeke's face after Fur gets the rejoin and he has to run into the bathroom again. Zeke just does like the sad SpongeBob. I'm fucking dyslexic. Oh my god. I always get Z wrong. This happens. I've never been able to get this. I write it down and I can see that it's wrong, but I don't know. I don't realize until I've already written it. I think the swirly eyes are actually because Notro gives them eye colors. Why do at and 3? Oh, 1 and 3. Yeah, I usually okay. I'll show you how I normally do like an eyeball, right? Let's draw like just like an eyeball, and then we'll give it. So what I'll normally do, I'll just choose a random color for this. We'll do green. There'll be a darker color up here. And then a lighter color on the bottom. And it's sort of, and then I leave the pupil white. I think it looks really cool. It's sort of like a donut eyeball. So it looks a bit funny here, but that's because it's uncolored. Got jump scared by the thumbnail? What's wrong with my thumbnail? Guys. Tennis ball against nickel? Yeah, nickel is good. I thought it was funny for a bit, but the puns are killing me. I feel like I've told the summarized version of the story so many times, but long story short, I sort of when Inanimate Insanity season 3 was starting, I was going through a bit of a trauma spiral, and season 3 got roped into the trauma spiral, and I couldn't think about the show without getting extremely upset. It was a whole thing. I'm fine now, but I still have not caught up on Inanimate Insanity, and I don't really care to. Because it's unfunny now. Did you see my last comment? Probably not. Let me scroll up. Golf ball drinking alcohol. Maybe. I kind of want to end stream to go eat ice cream. Is that bad? I'm into males and females, but it's for every gender. Yeah. I agree. Sure. Real. I'm not gonna draw any Dandy's World characters. Please don't ask that again. Four. I'll show you guys my 4 impression at some point, but not right now. I don't want people listening to me. Just have a huge sweet tooth. Sweet tooth for you, I'm wide awake. Y'all know that song? Then you add no Dandy's World to the sticky note? Maybe. Everyone loves each other? True. Except Yellowface, he doesn't deserve love. And you know what? Gelatin also doesn't deserve love. Fuck him. I should make a YouTube video ranking every single possible Death Pact ship. So just every combination of characters across the 3 Death Pacts. What? You know what? Yes, tell me. What pisses you off about the Dandy's World fandom? I actually want to hear that. Sidewalkie doesn't deserve love? Okay, you know what? Objectively, that might also be true. Like I like Sidewalky, but I think I don't think he deserves love. Oh yeah, PMO means pisses me off or piss me off. Yellowface? No, the fuck he does not. You know what? Fuck it. Yellowface is aromantic. I can't see him being romantically invested in anyone. He just wants. He's just a businessman. It's like, have you guys seen the one? It was like a Toby Fox newsletter thing where someone asked about Spamton's sexuality, and he was just like, "It's anyone who gives me money." Essentially, was Spamton's answer to that. That's Yellowface. He doesn't give a fuck. He just wants money. You know what? Thank you guys. Airways Yellowface is now my headcanon. I just suggested a suggestion. You should read Objectified. I should, but I don't know how to read. Price tag and Yellowface best friends. Yeah, that's cool. What's Objectified? It's a comic or something. I don't fucking know. Sorry. Are you talking to someone else? Wait, what's happening? What's funny? What the fuck are you guys talking about? I'm so confused. Dandy's World? Okay, stop talking about Dandy's World. No, I know Objectified. What is the berry thing that people are talking about? Dandy's World ships? Stop talking about Dandy's World ships. Okay, guys, clear. It's so rude. Who's the most overrated and underrated character in BFDI? Overrated. I'm trying to think of characters I dislike. There's only like 4 of them. Chip, I'm talking to another person. Yeah, no, stop talking to that person about it. How do you draw Z? It's like this. It's like, okay. I don't know if I'm actually dyslexic, but I wouldn't be surprised if I was. Yaoi and Yuri in the comic? That's cool. Grown a huge liking to 2. I don't know why, but I love Cheese. 2 uses they them pronouns. Nojo doesn't play Roblox. It's not just that I don't play Roblox, it's that Dandy's World specifically pisses me off. It's that game I have problems with that game specifically. Oops, I forgot. No, you're all good. I've never played Dandy's World. I used to play Roblox, but then I deleted my Roblox account. I've never played Dandy's World. Underrated. Fiery Jr. has a lot of potential. But I feel like for him to be fully utilized, they need to acknowledge the fact that he's like a little kid. Nojo doesn't trust Roblox. Yeah, it's it's a very untrustworthy company. Yellowface X Golf Ball. I don't like Yellowface enough to ship him with anyone. I just think you shouldn't crash out on someone for their fandom. You don't. I don't care if you like Dandy's World. That's fine. Don't talk about it. This is my chat. This is my stream. This is my channel. I don't want you talking about it here. If you're a fan of the game, that's fine. I don't give a fuck. Do you ship 4X? I do not. I just don't want it in my chat. Profiley and DB? Who's DB? Okay, sweet. I'm going to put you in timeout. Just a short one, just a minute. Stop. Okay, this is... Why do you not like Dandy's World? I'm not going to explain that right now. It's a complicated story, okay? And this is... And see what's happening right now? I'm talking about this thing that pisses me off, and I'm starting to mute people. This is what would happen if I started talking about Steven Universe. The exact same fucking thing would happen. And that's why I'm so insistent on just, like, I'm not even gonna attempt to talk about that. If you know, you know DB and Blocky. What? No, it's... Guys, stop. I don't think you should be upset to people because they like a game. I don't give a fuck that they like the game. I'm upset that they're talking about it in my chat after I told them to stop. I don't give a shit that you guys like the game. That's great. Don't talk about it here. Oh, Dirty Bubble! Got it. You like Purple Face? I do like Purple Face. Uno momento. I was saying hi to my mom. I want to draw Beef B Nickel. Because I guess it's fine. Rules at Nickel. The Care Bear... You're still talking about Dandy's World. You're still talking about the update. You need to be in timeout. I've told you guys multiple times to not talk about that. Like, I appreciate it. You subscribe to me. That's cool. Stop. Least favorite episode overall is BFB 20. Okay, I have feelings about BFB 20. I should say my least favorite episode overall, BFB 27. Hate that episode. Chat. I know this is. I've looked at the IMDb ratings. I know, but I liked BFB 20. Listen, hear me out. It was just a really funny episode. It did nothing for the story, but it was just it made up for it by being fucking hilarious. Hold on. Wait, honey, at first I thought your profile picture was shocked lightning. Oh my god. Honey, I thought your profile picture was lightning this entire time. Oh my god. What is your favorite season of BFDI? Fuck. 4A holds a special place in my heart because that's the first season I watched, and I've liked it since I was 14. I've been watching it for 6 years. It's nostalgic at this point. Why? Okay, don't spam. No, it's here. Hold on. The rule's right there. No spam repeated messages. No, don't do that. What are you asking why? Clock from my TFT? I don't know how to draw that character. What do y'all think of Purple X? BFDIE was good. It was shocking when episode 1 came out, but I like the characters from that season. Better episodes are the BFB 17 and BFB 30 are definitely the better episodes from BFB. Who dies first? I think you might be the first person ever to have held that opinion. How long do you think this stream is gonna go? My neighbors are being annoying and I so desperately want to listen to music. You can listen to music. Like, I know, I get it. You don't want to miss out on the streams. I don't know. It's probably gonna end soonish. I'm sure you guys have noticed I'm getting a little annoyed. Hostile. The only time I'm like hostile to people is when they PMO really bad. Okay. Are we the same person? I can't with my headphones or it turns off the stream. No, I'm saying you would, if you wanted to listen to music, you would turn off the stream to go listen to music. But I get that you don't want to do that. Just like those two, but like post plays in the. I just like those two. BFB 17 had the worst animation quality of any episode in the entirety of season 4. And BFB 30, I'm trying to rewatch the entire show right now. I have no fucking clue how I'm gonna rewatch that episode. When I say that I hate Gelatin, I'm thinking of BFB 30. He is so terrible in that episode. BFB 17 could have been better. Yeah, no, it's in terms of the story, it's like it's not the worst episode. You know, it's fine. But the animation was just so like what happened? What did they do to it? Your mom is wrong. I don't think I'm gonna color this, so I'm just gonna use the whiteout. 22 is also quite good. 22 is Yeah, 22 is the best episode of Post Split. For me, the top 3 episodes of Post Split are like 22, and then this is really controversial, but 20, and then I guess 26 because I like profiling. I don't really like Post Split. It is 4B is the worst season. Like, I think we all agree. I think most of the fandom agrees on that. They killed 4's character so fast in that season. Blasting music from my phone in the middle of the night, but it works. I mean, yeah, sure. I mean, that's what your neighbors are doing, are they not? Postal is like the Postal 3 of the BFDI fandom. What's Postal 3? I'm about to stop chatting because of that one? Wait, what do you mean? Because of what? Post Split made me hate 4. He's very inconsistently written. I want to love him, but like, he's... Yeah. Beefy Split had like a mid cast while Teapot had a good cast. I think, well, it's... Did Beefy Split have a mid cast? I feel like it could have worked if they just like were better at writing. I don't fucking know. Post Split missed the 4 characters so much. Yes, it's because I feel like they were planning to do that storyline for 4, but it would have if season 4 continued as normal, it would have taken longer to happen. Right? But he just changed so fast in Post Split. He folded to X so easily when he didn't at all, like fucking 2 episodes before. About 4's character that was like 21 minutes. A lot of his faults and flaws. I can't watch other people critique this show. I go insane. I go like, no. If they don't interpret it the exact same way I do, I start tweaking out. So I just don't watch a lot of critiques, honestly. If Beefy didn't split, who do you think would have won? Oh, I don't know. Hopefully Donut. I'm rooting for Donut and Teapot. Can you guys vote to save Donut in future Teapot episodes? Thanks. I really like him. Skip that if I had the choice to skip season. Explain the thumbnail now? What is there to explain? Same. You guys are awesome. I feel like the change was definitely needed to his character. Things just didn't ease in the right way. Yeah. What the fuck happened in Teapot? Why do 4 and X like each other in Teapot? They kind of didn't before. Not to the degree that they do now. X was actively plotting against 4 at one point, right? Cause Lollipop asked him about the aloe vera, and he whispered in her ear, and it was about he's growing the aloe vera because 4 burns him, and it's like treating his skin. And Lollipop says that she's gonna enact revenge for him. That never happens, by the way. That Chekhov's gun hasn't fired. But like they didn't like each other. You can't jump me from this, but I used to ship 4 too. Why would I jump you for liking a ship that I currently like? Why would I? Why would I jump you for that? great. It was scary for a while because we all thought that they were related, but then Carrie went on Twitter and he was like, no. And I was like, okay, we're good. Yeah, 2-4 is fucking awesome. Enemies to lovers, man. 17 and 30 has flaws, but they're not awful. 17 wasn't awful. I think 30 was pretty bad. That's just my opinion, though. It's like I get it, you know. 6-7, 6-7. So it could be 2-4 shippers moving forward. Oh yeah, absolutely. Massive character writing. I'm really gonna keep the Exiters, but suddenly the talk of gelatin, he magically changes. What? Okay, you've activated the wrong neuron. What did... sorry, I'm standing up. What did Gelatin do to earn that fucking speech in BFB 30? He didn't do shit! He was a joke character the entire season. Not a joke character, but like a comic relief. What the fuck did Gelatin do to earn giving that speech to 4? He was just the only reason they did that was because he was the runner-up. He did fucking nothing to earn that in terms of the story. Nothing. He just got... Yeah! I hate him so much. I need him dead. He didn't do shit! He didn't do shit. Not X, who was like the person he spent the most time torturing. Not Leafy, who was also a dickhead and was being isolated for it. Not either of those characters. We're giving it to Gelatin, who's done fucking nothing. Teardrop should have won BFB? That would have been better. Well, I would have preferred it over Gelatin winning, at least. Flower was, like, obviously... I'm not gonna say it was rigged, because that implies they're, like, faking the votes or something. But Flower was pretty obviously gonna be the winner. But, like, I don't have any problems with that. It made for a better story. It would have sucked if Gelatin won. It would have made no sense. TD and Flower Def should have been the final 2. Yeah. Don't share private information? Wait, did someone... Yeah, okay. Hide user from this channel. Dylan's gone. I've thought about making a fan fiction where Gelatin and Flower, their shop, but they have the shop together, like they do in BFB 30, but they also kill people. And it'll be like a My Little Pony Grimdark type of situation. Like, if you've read Cheerly's Garden. Rip Dylan? No, it's... This stream is set as 18+. I don't know what is up with his account. Or I guess it's not set as 18+. It's set as not for kids. Is that where you can set the stream as 18+? But also, it's set as not for kids. He shouldn't be here. I think not for kids is like 13+. I don't know why he's here. What did he say? He said he was 8 years old. We just walked into. Someone revealed their age and they were not old enough to be watching the stream. But even if they were old enough, there's a rule of no personal info. Yeah, the stream is set as 13+. I don't know how his account had like the wrong age or something. A drawing stream, not a debate. Listen, I'm getting passionate. I'm having fun. I know I sound angry. I'm having a great time. Don't be ageist. No, I'm gonna be ageist. I mean, look at what I'm drawing. I'm drawing characters like making out, and this guy's got a cigarette, drugs. Like, this is not for little kids. Ending of all arcs in Teapot? That's a broad question, Mel. I don't know how to answer that. Ageist is discriminating based on age. Which I think, like, it's, if we're talking about, like, I don't want kids in my stream because the content I'm making isn't for kids, I think that's a fair use of discrimination against certain ages. Sudden, do you like bright yellow? Hold on. I'm a kid? Okay. Then you're getting hidden from the channel. This is my yellow wall. I like yellow. Can I ask you a question? Yes. I do like yellow. It's my favorite color. People whose favorite color is blue be like, I like blue. And then people whose favorite color is yellow be like, has shrine to the color yellow. I like green. I like yellow toned greens. Like chartreuse. I love a good chartreuse. Good thing I'm old enough. Hell yeah, cheese. I'm gonna count based on the color green? Hell yeah. Green is another one of my favorite colors at this point. I think it might be like number 2. OC 18, she's pink. Maybe pink or white. White is an underrated color. I think almost every, there are a few exceptions, but almost every country, when polled on their favorite colors, ranks black above white. What is the sussiest character in BFDI? Who's the sussiest character in Taco, right? Because of BFB12. The Dandelion Crane Girl? Lakenzo! I love Lakenzo. SpongeBob. Anyone else's stream glitching out? Like the audio? It keeps cutting out. I think it might just be me not talking. I'll go for long periods where I just don't say anything. It could be like an error or something on your end, but I think it might just be me not talking. Yeah, even Eevee's all good, and Eevee's likes to crap itself all the time. Rag Squits. If I was a music artist, that'd be a cool name. Rag Squits. I've been thinking about getting into music. If I do, it's gonna be under a pseudonym. I really enjoy your streams. Thank you. I appreciate that. Maybe I'll do one more drawing and then end stream. What are we thinking? I love talking about how much I hate gelatin, by the way, just for the record. I won't draw Monica from DDLC because I don't know how to draw her and I don't want to pull up references. Draw myself. Gady and Pin and Coiny, 2 Gady. Those replies were all related. Fandoms before I heard of BFDI. So, I guess my first ever, not a fandom, because I was too young to really be in like a fan community of people who all enjoyed this thing together. But my first special interest that I can remember is Minecraft YouTube. Or Minecraft in general. So like Stampy Longnose, Stacy Plays, DanTDM, your classics. After that, it was Undertale. And that was the first fandom I was in. And fucking terrible first impression of fandoms, just for the record. But I was in the Undertale fandom for a few years. Then it was Steven Universe. Y'all know how I feel about that show now. Then I started having my first, like, Steven Universe trauma spiral. And I sort of picked up Among Us and Henry Stickmin as fandoms for a while, as, like, rebounds, before I found Object Shows. Or I guess I had, like, multiple Steven Universe weird... Listen, the whole thing was a blur because I think I was depressed the entire time. Memories get fucked up, right? I can't remember the exact timeline events when it came to me leaving the Steven Universe fandom and then joining the Among Us fandom and the Henry Stickmin and the Object Show community. Why? Why what? Why I had a trauma spiral? Oh, draw gelatin getting eaten? Maybe. By whom? I don't even like cheese that much. Huh. Minecraft. Oh, why to both? I mean, it's if I get into that, it's gonna be messy. During a whiteboard? What? Draw who's getting custody over Panny. Roblox, no Minecraft? Chris, what are you on? Gonna leave stream? Alright, honey. Thank you for showing up. Ruler jam? No, I like the sound of that. Draw Blocky with a pan flag? Oh shit, that's also good. No, it's gotta be the ruler jam. Hold on. Kinda wanna leave 2. We feel like I gotta stay to the end. You do not have to. You're okay. You're overwhelmed right now, I get it. You can always watch the rest later. Tell me what happened next stream. You wanna talk to me privately? Is it like, I have questions I want to ask about that, but I feel like it'd be rude. Did I upset you? You don't have to answer that, in chat. Yeah, Androm made ruler again. You guys said you said ruler jam, not ruler jam, but make sure that ruler isn't in a maid dress. Why I like Ruler Jam? I like how I like. Why do I like Ruler Jam? I mean that scene in that one episode where it's like the little drawing in the ground, then he looks at the picture of her wistfully. He clearly cares about her, but he just doesn't express it correctly. I like the thought of him becoming a better person to appease her. I feel so stressed, I kind of want to cry. I'm sorry to hear that. We'll talk about it once I finish drawing this in a moment. Love the bean creature, thank you. I hate canon that X is the youngest. Where is that canon? I don't think that's been stated anywhere. I'm drinking all my sodas, and soda are not healthy, but I have a horrible addiction. You should try zeros. Specifically, not diet, but zero. Replicates the flavor pretty well. And, try to replace it. Try to get sugar from healthier sources elsewhere in your diet. Like, eat more fruit if you're gonna cut out soda. It's 1:17 a.m. and your neighbor. Hold on, are your neighbors still playing music? That's fucking insane. I think you should kill them. Legitimately? Call, like, the non-emergency line for your police, local police. That has to be some kind of violation. You do not need anyone's permission to do that, by the way. You can just do that. If it pisses off your parents, boo fucking who. They can go cry about it, you know? Your parents didn't do anything to help? You don't need them. You don't need them. You do not need them. You can go file a complaint yourself. You're an adult. Almost every night they do this. Yeah. Call the fucking police. Non-emergency. This isn't an emergency. But call the fucking police department. Please file a noise complaint. Yeah. If your parents aren't gonna do anything, then fucking do it yourself. And I'm not annoyed at you. I'm annoyed I'm annoyed at your parents. I'm annoyed that any of this is happening. Gotta stay on stream. Part of my routine is to watch this start to finish. Oh yeah, I guess you would have to stop watching stream to call the. I mean, you have your iPad. I'm like, no, you're using both of your devices right now. Never mind. I'm done this last drawing though, so we can just end. Don't know how to file a noise complaint? I mean, call them and ask. I don't know. I think you can just call them. You can call. You can look up their number, like the non-emergency line number, and then you call them, and then you ask, like, you say, like, I want to, my neighbors are being really loud, and it's super late at night. I want to file a complaint about them. How do I go about doing that? You can ask for tutorials in real life. The police will just give it to you. Or people in general will give you tutorials if you ask for them. Where does it say Tomodachi Def? Because I didn't play Tomodachi Life at all in this stream. I probably want the address. Yeah, do you know your own address? Probably ignoring me because I'm kind of repeating, but freaking out because I accidentally said I hate cannon. I meant to say head cannon. Oh! Got it. Okay, that makes sense. Just ignore it. It's not that easy. Who dies first? If you're talking about what Evie is going through, it's not that easy. Me and Evie have talked about this a few times, and it's a big fucking problem. It's not. It's so loud in their room. I told them to like. I've told Evie to like buy a fucking decibel counter to see how loud it is. Yeah, no, it's not that simple. I am going to end stream. Thank you all for coming. Oh, who dies first is talking about something else? Wait. Wait. Oh! Bye. Okay, he's gone. Anyone who doesn't know what that word means is not old enough to be in the stream. I mean, it can be used in safe for work context, but like, come on. Thank you all for catching that. I missed that completely. Bye. Thank you for showing up.